Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
David went to go battle, but then they were like, nah, and then he was like, okay.
Well, but Ashish was like, I totally trust you, but my people don't.
Right.
So please go home.
I mean, to be fair, I think they had pretty good reason.
Oh, absolutely. He's murdering them.
Right.
David is literally murdering those people. So, yeah.
That's a good reason in my book,
They're
anyway.
like, there's something
If
not
you're
right.
murdering my people, I might distrust you.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, they don't, like, know it for a fact, but they're like, there's something not right here.
Yeah.
Maybe go home.
Right?
And Ashish is like...
It's like, no, my dude, I trust him. He's been here he's been here years.
Years.
I trust him completely.
Yeah.
Because I'm dumb.
And David's like, but I want to fight with you, man. And
Right.
Ashish is like, I know, right? But go home, though.
Yeah.
And David's like, all right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So that's that.
Yeah.
That was pretty much, the chapter was so fucking short.
It was.
It's like, goddamn.
Yep.
There's a chapter.
There's a chapter, another one for the books.
All right, so that was 1 Samuel chapter 29.
It was. And today we're doing 1 Samuel chapter 30.
Let's go do this shit.
We're
Wait.
We're almost done with this
Didn't
book.
you have something you wanted to announce today,
I did, but I'm still excited because we're almost done with
this book.
Yeah.
No, that's exciting.
Okay.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm going to start what we're going to call, I think, the Sacrilegious Book Club.
We haven't really hashed that out exactly yet, but
something
along those lines.
I literally presented the idea 10 minutes before we started recording. But I am so excited about that book that you ordered, Asimov's Guide to the Bible.
Yeah.
That I'm like, no, I need to read this. I need to take notes, and then we need to talk about my notes.
Well, and any of our regular listeners knows that early on we didn't do Q&As.
Right.
So this is going to give us an opportunity to kind of go back and hit some of those earlier books that we didn't have Q&As in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of find that exciting. And more than that, that, we don't know everything. We're stupid.
We're very stupid.
So
I mean, I think our second catchphrase, besides who we are and what we do, is we're neither scholars nor academics.
Yeah, every episode we say it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be starting that probably next week. I think we're aiming for Sundays maybe, so that
probably Sundays, and the first episode will probably just talk more about who Asimov is and the book itself, and to just kind of give anybody who wants to do a read-along a chance to maybe obtain a copy
Right.
or decide if they want to play along with me.
And just for the record, those of you who listen on the replays, we will be putting that episode on the replays as well as a standalone for those of you who are listening to us daily. So
Yes.
either way, it works out for everybody.
Yay!
Okay. That being said, we still have a chapter to read. So
do.
let's go read 1 Samuel chapter 30.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 30.
Okay.
No spoilers or anything, but this one's called David Defeats the Amalekites.
Oh, does he?
Damn!
Wait, you think he defeats the Amalekites?
I guess he does.
Okay.
It just, I don't know. Because I haven't read it before, I'm like, oh, so okay.
There's not a lot of suspense in this thing, you know?
No.
Like, just
I
like,
keep
there it is.
I keep reading this as like a story, and then it keeps not being a very good one.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be like quote unquote history.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you could really do this better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently,
It'd be like if you're reading, like Chuck Palahniuk. Yeah. And then you're reading like Fight Club, and they're like, the chapter's titled "The Towers Come Down," or they get in a fight. Like,
or sorry about spoilers here, he is Tyler Durden. Right?
yeah, like that can. Oh yeah.
Not good.
That'd be Bible chaptering right there.
It really would, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How to chapter title a book via like the way the Bible does.
Yeah, every fucking chapter is a spoiler.
Right, yeah.
3 days later,
after the nothing thing happened.
Tour.
He didn't fight, and he went back.
He went back home.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Yep.
When David and his men arrived home at their town of Ziklag, they found that the Amalekites had made a raid into Negev and Ziklag.
Oh shit.
They had crushed Ziklag and burned it to the ground.
Oh damn.
Okay, well, I
guess that's a good reason to go after him.
Yeah.
But,
fuck you,
whatever.
Right?
Yeah.
They had carried off women and children and everyone else, but without killing anyone. What?
Okay.
They burned it all down, but they took all the peats.
I mean, they're better than the Israelites, apparently.
Oh, burn! When David and his men saw the ruins and realized what had happened to their families, they wept until they could weep no more.
Mm-hmm.
David's 2 wives, Ahinoam from Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal from Carmel, were among those captured.
I mean, they said everybody, so that makes sense.
David was now in great danger because all his men were very bitter about losing their sons and daughters. And they began to talk of stoning him.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. How about stoning the fucking people that did it?
Right?
Like, what the fuck?
That would be my first response. Not, they love this guy. Like, David's
right? He's a great leader.
And then it's like, we lost our families and now we're going to, kill you.
Those guys were mean. I hate you. What? And I'm not even a fan of David.
People were very wishy-washy in the Bible back then.
Yeah,
according to what we've read, anyway.
I mean, people are wishy-washy today.
True.
Yeah. But David found strength in the Lord his God.
Of course he did.
That was good of him.
Yeah.
That was good of him.
Yeah.
Then he said to Abiathar, the priest, "Bring me the ephod."
Oh, the ephod. Yeah, that'll solve it right there. Yeah.
So Abiathar brought it. Then David asked the Lord, "Should I chase after this band of raiders?
Yes.
Will I catch them?" What do you think the Lord said?
I think he says yes.
He says...
I mean, there's the title of the chapter.
He literally says, yes, go after them. You will surely recover everything.
Everything.
That was taken from you.
Damn.
Right?
That's pretty good.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Right?
So David and his 600 men set out, and they came to the brook Bezor.
Oh, thank God. They didn't stone him to death. I was worried there for a minute.
I know. He came out of his little hut and was like, okay, guys, I just talked to God.
He said, we're good, man.
He said, we got this.
Yeah. We just got to go get him. We're going to get everything back.
Let's go. We're going to stop at the brook.
We're getting everything back.
Everything back. But we got to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now.
But 200 of the men were too exhausted to cross the brook.
Fuck you. Get your asses up and moving.
I'm so tired. So David continued the pursuit with 400 men.
Seriously?
200
Your fucking family's out there being captured by these people, and you're like, I just can't. I can't.
Right?
What?
That doesn't make
You didn't even fight in a battle prior to this. You just came back home.
You're just tired.
Why are you fucking tired?
From the brook? The brook made me tired.
That's bullshit.
I mean, I babysat today and I'm tired, but here I am recording this shit.
Right?
So I just don't
worked a
get
double
it.
today and I'm tired.
You did work a double.
And here I am doing this podcast.
And you were like stuck at work like 2 hours after close? Wow.
Yeah. Well, that was after being stuck there 3 hours after my shift ended.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry, babes. Along the way, they found an Egyptian man in a field and brought him to David.
Okay.
They gave him some bread to eat and water to drink. They also gave him part of a fig cake and 2 clusters of raisins, for he hadn't had anything to eat or drink for 3 days and nights.
I wonder what a fig cake is exactly.
It's a cake, and it's got fig in it.
I want to make one. We should make a fig cake.
So bring us your figgy cake. So bring us your figgy cake. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of pudding?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Before long, his strength had returned. They just found this random Egyptian wandering around and were like, you look hungry, my bro.
Right? Why did they stop to fucking
I don't know.
help this dude when their families are okay, whatever. There's got to be a good reason, I'm sure.
It's probably God or whatever.
Right, yeah.
To whom do you belong and where do you come from? Okay, I got to question this grammar for a second.
Yeah.
Because he says, to whom do you belong, which is like beautiful. And then it should be followed with, and from where do you come? But instead it says, where do you come from?
Right.
That's stupid. You were perfect and then you were dumb the very next sentence.
Well,
part of the sentence.
Doesn't exactly surprise me, but okay.
I know. It just, okay. The consistency or lack thereof, that bothered me.
Sure.
If you're going to be wrong in both places.
Right.
And then that wouldn't have bothered me because I would have been like, okay, yeah, whatever.
Right.
But it just made I expect people to say, who do you belong to? I expect that. Right. I don't expect it to say, to whom do you belong? So I was like, oh, damn, to whom do you belong? That's nice.
Right.
You did it good. You put I forget the word. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot the grammar term. But they put it at the beginning instead of the end. You're not supposed to end the sentence with whatever that thing is called that I can't fucking remember.
Got it.
So I don't know. It just bothered me. The lack of inconsistency.
Right.
Or no.
The lack of consistency.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. David asked him those questions. To whom do you belong and where do you come from?
Yeah.
I am an Egyptian, the slave of an Amalekite, he replied. My master abandoned me 3 days ago because I was sick. We were on our way back. That's sick. We were on our way back from raiding the Kerethites in the Negev, the territory of Judah, and the land of Caleb, and we had just burned Ziklag. Will you lead me to this band of raiders? David asked. The young man replied, if you take an oath in God's name that you will not kill me or give me back to my master, then I will totally guide you to them.
See, you shouldn't have abandoned this dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to totally fuck, his master over and stuff.
This is why you don't fuck people over,
right.
Because they'll turn on you.
Exactly.
So he led David to them, and they found the Amalekites spread out across the fields, eating and drinking and dancing with joy because of the vast amount of plunder they had taken from the Philistines and the land of Judah. That's funny. They were robbing the Philistines, and David's like, I'm robbing the Philistines too. Right. So you would think that they would team up, but no. David's David's not really. I'm doing that too. He's like, no, I'm the one doing this.
They robbed the wrong Philistines.
Yeah,
they weren't actually Philistines.
Yeah,
but they were in the land of the Philistines.
David and his men rushed in among them and slaughtered them throughout that night and the entire next day until evening.
It's a lot of slaughtering.
That is so much blood.
Yeah.
None of the Amalekites escaped except 400 young men who fled on camels.
Except for those 400,
None of them except 400.
That's how many people they literally brought 400 people to fight.
Yeah.
And the same amount of people fled away, but they said no one escaped except for, the same amount of people that we have here coming to fight.
Right, but when you say none of them escaped except, you would think that it's going to be 1 or 2.
Sure, yeah.
But no, 400, the exact same amount as our army.
Right.
So none of them escaped except a very large fuck ton of them. Got it. David got back everything the Amalekites had taken, and he rescued his 2 fucking wives.
How nice.
That's nice for him.
Yeah.
Nothing was missing. Small or great, son or daughter, nothing else that had been taken. David brought everything back. He also recovered all the flocks and herds, and his men drove them ahead of the other livestock. "This plunder belongs to David," they said.
And
we love you again, I guess.
And the rest of the people, right? Like, it's not just David's, is
they're
it?
excited because David led them to glory.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know.
Yeah.
They were about to
stone him. So they're not going
to
stone him anymore?
They were about to stone him, and now they love him again.
Right. You notice how often that happens in the Bible? Like, they're like, we're going to kill you. Wait, now we love you.
Yeah. It's very kind of startling how they're like, we totally love you the best. We hate you the most.
Right.
Like,
there is no like forgiveness, no consistency of like feelings, nothing.
There's no
it's just
gray.
Like, yeah, it's just either hate or love. That's it.
Yeah. Very childish.
Or worship or completely disregard God.
Right.
You know, like
right.
there's no in betweens.
No. There's no nuance. Everything's black and white.
Right.
So it's such a childish take on life.
We're either melting gold into a golden calf or we're, fighting to kill off the people that melted the gold into the golden calf.
Right, exactly.
I mean...
Yeah. Then David returned to the brook Bezor and met up with the 200 men who had been left behind because they were too exhausted to go with him. They went out to meet David and his men, and David greeted them joyfully.
I thought he'd be mad.
But some evil troublemakers among David's men said, "They didn't go with us, so they can't have any of the plunder we recovered. Give them their wives and children and tell them to be gone."
Wow. I mean...
I have mixed feelings about that.
I have mixed feelings, too. I mean, I'm curious why these 200 people couldn't possibly.
Right.
It's a little questionable, in my opinion.
You're part of an army, or aren't you? Maybe it was the old and infirm.
Maybe, but,
they didn't present it that way, but maybe it was, you know?
But it is questionable.
It is questionable. But I have mixed feelings about not letting them have their shit back. You know?
Right.
But I need to know more about the story.
Yeah, definitely.
But David said, "No, my brothers, don't be selfish with what the Lord has given us. He has kept us safe and helped us defeat the band of raiders that attacked us.
Yeah.
Who will listen when you talk like this? We share and share a fucking like. Those who go to battle and those who guard the equipment." Oh, see, they stayed
They were
back.
guarding the equipment. Oh.
That's different. They were still fulfilling a purpose.
That's not how they portrayed it, though. They
No.
portrayed them as lazy.
I was tired.
Right.
From then on, David made this a decree and regulation for Israel, and it is still followed
To this day.
to this day.
Go figure.
When he arrived at Ziklag, David sent part of the plunder to the elders of Judah, who were his friends. "Here's a present for you, taken from the Lord's enemies," he said. The gifts were sent to the people of the following towns David had visited. Ready? I'm
Yeah.
gonna read you some towns.
Okay.
Bethel, Ramoth Negev, Jatir, Aror, Sifmoth, Eshtemoa, Rakal, the towns of the Jerahmeelites, the towns of the Kenites, Hormah, Borashan, Athach, Hebron, and all the other places David and his men had visited. The end.
That's a lot of towns.
That's a lot of towns, and that's...
Yeah. That's a lot of plunder that they split up between those towns that they visited. That was their plunder.
It was just theirs, but they gave it to everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is weird.
So that was the end of the chapter?
That was the end of the chapter, that's right.
I just got to share one thing.
Oh my god.
So, this episode had a lot of fucking lag that we had to work through. So if you heard some bad editing through this, we had to do editing.
Yeah.
And we apologize.
Yeah, there might be some cut jumps, and we're going to try to get out of here as quickly as possible
so that
now.
our computer doesn't blow up.
Yeah. So that was 1 Samuel chapter 30, and tomorrow's Q&A Saturday.
Yep.
Sunday is our replay, and we'll be back Monday for the final chapter of 1 Samuel, which is chapter 31.
Yep. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my god. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my god. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.